Hey, it's me, Naila the Lion King, and this is my channel, DBNaila, done by Naila. So yeah, this is what we did last time. My no black, various shades of pink challenge. So you can check that video out there. So what are we going to be doing today? We're going to be dreaming of December. Alright, so honestly, I'm going to be doing one of my scariest dreams. It happened last year, and it was absolutely terrifying. So y'all know sleep paralysis, you know, little demon or whatever. I feel like this was it. Basically, that's how my dream started. What I'm gonna do is, while I sketch it, I'm gonna go ahead and tell my dream like I tell you guys from last time. So I'm definitely using black. This is happening this time. We're using black because I feel like I really need this. This dream happened in the middle of the night, and it was absolutely terrifying. So this is the next day, you guys. Y'all know I got my fit on because you know Spider-Man's out today, so I'm gonna go see it. We saw it and it was absolutely amazing. So basically what I'm gonna do is, just to start off, this is a dream that is kind of like weird and it's very flowy, I guess. So okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm moving myself in different directions because these are going to be my still shots. As you guys know, I love working from videos, so I recorded myself kind of at weird angles, just kind of the hands aspect, because that's the one thing I'm focusing on is the hands. So after I get those videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move everything into my iPad. So I'm not going to use just Sketchpad today because I feel like the iPad is going to help me a little bit with what I'm trying to illustrate in a sense. So I took a bunch of screenshots from all the videos, and it's like a bunch of pictures. I put them all in layers basically, and I use Procreate. Procreate is literally my favorite iPad app because I just like doing logos and graphics sometime, and just Procreate is like super easy. And then I move it to Illustrator, of course. I'm isolating it so I can just focus on the hand, so I'm erasing everything else. And then what I'm doing is I'm gonna stack everything on top of each other. So once I have the hands, now I can finally start working on the actual piece itself. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to physically sketch it out, and looking from what we created, this is what we came up with. Basically, there we go, so you guys can see. This is what we're going to be doing. This is the right way. Yeah, I'm going to be using 16 by 20.
You're 20?
It's a little bit easier for me. It's a lot of weird proportions, but you'll see on the actual painting itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just cut this open. I'm going to cut this bad boy open. Okay. Basically, I'm going to sketch everything out on here with my rusty dusty Sharpie marker because that's what I use to sketch things out. Maybe it was a risque choice because your girl is going back and forth figuring out what's good, but it's okay. One of the tips I do, it's not even a tip, it's just a kind of like a lazy way, I guess, but I'm using a white Posca marker and just kind of going over the areas that kind of mess up my stencil. I'm not really worried about making it super clean. I just want to make sure I can clearly see what I'm doing. So I'm using the Posca marker to just kind of erase it just a little bit. We're getting to the story. Wait on it. We're getting to the story.
No.
I want to give a little insight. Someone commented, what materials do I use? And, you know, just they want to know a little bit more detailing about that. Actually, a few people comment that. So I speak about it a lot. I'm not really like one of those super strict artists, I guess. I wouldn't label myself as someone who only used this paintbrush and only used this one. Now, I'm not dogging them because obviously they know what they're doing and it makes their work so much easier to complete. Of course, I just do the way that's the most struggling, I guess. But basically, when I do have a choice, I realize that most of my stuff is from either Hobby Lobby or Plaza Arts. So basically, Hobby Lobby is like, it's a regular art store, but like a craft store, but they literally always have coupons for everything. So that's a really cool place to get to. I didn't realize it, but literally the majority of my paints, all of my canvases are from Hobby Lobby. That's a fact. Low-key, I have to start like stretching my own canvases, but I feel like y'all know me, I might hurt myself, but I'm gonna try it in one of these videos.
No, you ain't.
So Plaza Art is in Virginia. I don't know if it's just based with VCU, but I know it's in the VCU town. And one of the organizations I worked with before, it was Performance Statistics. Basically, I worked with them a lot, and all of our supplies were basically from Plaza Art. So I was always in there talking to the people, and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and give me a membership. So I got a membership, and I started buying all the things from there, the paints, the pencils, all that good stuff. And I just fell in love with it. I mean, literally, like, if you look at my paints, my good quality paints, Plaza Arts. And just speaking on like the brushes, low-key, these long ones, I played with these maybe twice, and these are fantastic. I'm going to use it for this video. The long ones, I just don't know why, but they hold paint way better. But I don't really know the specificities. Is it specific? Yeah,
Grown people should never laugh.
Specificities of the paintbrushes. But if you guys notice, Plaza Art. So literally all of the red ones are from Plaza Art because I freaking love them. That's what I would go to. Plaza Art, Hobby Lobby. Y'all been my rock from day one. So okay, I'm done talking. Now we can finally get into this story.
I'm so excited.
Low-key traumatized still. But yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it just like I do with my other paintings, starting off with my dark and then going light. I'm a little nervous because I have to guesstimate a lot of these colors. It's gonna be literally all dark. So there's gonna be no white. No white. Well, there's probably gonna be like a few little shines, little like the greasy shines. But basically it's gonna be almost all black. I'm gonna be using the regular colors I always use, the black, brown, white, red and yellow for skin tone. It's like I say the same thing over. The only thing I will do for you guys is, do I have my canvas to peel off? I do! There's so many juicy faces. Ooh! The sounds are getting more aggressive, I believe. Or is it just me? I feel like it's tired of my crap and it's just kind of like, you want sound? I'm gonna give you some sound! Sorry. I'm sure. Ooh, let's get this brown.
Me, Batman.
My lip. Ow. I'm gonna be talking and it's just gonna slowly puff up. Oh my gosh. I know you feel bad, because you should, because you hit the crap out of my face just now. But it's alright. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Woo! Alright, so what I'm gonna do is basically now start painting. Let's do this.
Okay, story time.
So picture this as yourself. You know, sometimes when you kind of like are up late doing work and you just forgot that you fell asleep. You know, it's one of those moments. So apparently you fell asleep and it's really dark. It's really dark. And you open your eyes just a little bit. You don't know if you're awake in the real world or you're in a dream. So you peek your eyes open just a little bit. And basically you see something right in front of your face. And it's just waving its arms, it's shaking, it's reaching out to you, and it's just kind of piercing right at you. And it's so close. So just some context. You guys know, when it comes to certain superstitions, there are a lot of them. And I, for one, take those serious. And I should have taken this one even more serious. So many people buy the Walmart mirrors, and I have my mirror. And at the time, I had it sitting on top of a stool that was facing towards me, right next to my bed, not even a foot away from me. And so basically that's exactly where this creature was. So to resume, this thing is piercing at me, screaming at me, grabbing at me, just trying to get a hold of me. And picture someone in an all black attire. I don't know if it was a suit or it was his skin. He was just entirely in black, and all I can see was the impression of his beating eyes. So he's just kind of waving his arms, like just moving around, and the way he's moving, it's like a dream, kind of like a daze, like when you're running in slow-mo. It's like he's like going at me, but like slow-mo in a sense. And he's just sitting on the stool doing this to me. So instinctively I close my eyes. For me to get out of dreams, what I do is I tend to basically close my eyes very, very tightly and envision myself waking up. And I do this a few times if it doesn't work. And then my other scapegoat is if there's a body of water in my dream, doesn't matter if it's a kiddie pool, a tub, I envision it as it's just a big, huge sea, and I dive right into it. I fully trust my body and submerge into it, and then I wake up. So in those instances, I was going to try one of the two. So I close my eyes, squeezing tight as possible. I see static and just patterns, and I hear noises, screams, scratching. I heard people yelling, and it was like so close to me. People were punching, things were crashing, and all I can see was a bunch of static and like just dark static. So again, as a response, I opened my eyes. So as I opened my eyes, this creature is still right there, coming at me, trying to grab me and take me in. And the interesting thing is, he's like not submerged in the mirror, but I can tell he's a part of it somehow. So in many instances in my dreams where I feel like there is nothing else I can do, my two scapegoats are not working, the first thing I go into is my faith. And I basically just started praying. I'm just like, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Like, I'm literally just repeating this prayer over and over. And my eyes are closed, so I'm back into that dimension where there's screams and all this stuff. And I'm literally repeating this in my mind, the prayer. And it's not working, and I'm still going hard on this. So I'm still going, I'm praying. And then for some reason, I hear my door creak. And my eyes are still closed, my door creaks, and I can feel some type of light on my face. I can feel it. You know when you can feel that light or something? I know this creature is in front of me still, but I can feel the door, which is right at the foot of my bed. And so what I do is, I just trusting it, I jump out of bed, my eyes are still closed, I jump on this thing's back, and I wake up. When I say, I was just like, I'm still getting goosebumps about it. It scared the living hell out of me. Y'all, that thing still haunts me. Like, what I do is like, when I draw these dreams out or paint these dreams out, the reason why I even write these dreams down, when I literally wake up, I don't have that dream anymore. At all. I don't have the dream anymore. So it's like, if I forget to write my dream down, it will just literally keep happening. So that's like my dream therapy, I guess. That's why I even did this series. I was terrified to even try to complete this painting because it's just so creepy to me. Alright guys, so I'm back and I completed everything. I put a varnish on, but it hasn't dried yet, but maybe, can you see this way? You can't see it that way. Y'all can see this a little bit, can't it? I know y'all can see this a little bit. But it's still wet. I also varnished my old piece. Wada-ching. Can you? Oh, you guys can see it now. I was getting very worried almost literally halfway through it, and then I kept changing things because I wasn't happy with stuff. But all in all, I'm really proud of it. I'm gonna keep doing these dream ones. I thank you guys. Please continue to like, subscribe, comment, post notifications, and all that good stuff. And honestly, let me know some challenges. I didn't do challenges this time around because I really want to do a nice darker look for my nightmare piece. But I thank you guys for joining on and watching this entire video. I know it was long and boring. Hopefully it wasn't. But yeah, don't forget. Get one kind of like this.
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day! Now that I've got you right where I want you!
Like and subscribe.